Tattle Tells. Listen, I'm just giving you another update on some things that have happened that you might find shocking in the Blac Chyna trial. Listen, we've been looking for the smoking gun. We've been looking for everything, and the bomb just dropped in the court. Y'all, whew, y'all ready for this? Sit down or stand up, brace yourselves, do what you want. Was season 2 greenlit? Adam Stolsky, former president of E! Entertainment, took to the stand, and the jury was shown emails he sent claiming season 2 of Rob & Chyna had been greenlit, and he asked for a PDM. If you don't know, a PDM is a production deal memo relating to funds for the show. Now, the response from a colleague claimed the PDM had been approved. This is great info, right? This is fantastic. This is a smoking gun that we hope Chyna had and Lynn had. Open and shut case, right? Not so fast. Because as we've seen with this trial, everything is topsy-turvy. Everything is upside down, Len. And they have now made a new subsection of approval that nobody knew exists until it came to Rob & Chyna. Y'all, let's get into this. There's live up-to-the-minute coverage on lots of news sites. This is from The Sun. They have a court reporter. I'm going to splice this into what my eyewitnesses say, because I'm not saying The Sun is the most reliable, but there's no phones allowed in the court, so oftentimes their reporter will sneak out, write something like a few 5 sentences, and go back in. All right, you can follow it if you want. It's free public information, but I'm going to give you the dramatic reinterpretation. And also, don't forget, 9 p.m. tonight, we're going to have our own resident legal eagle, attorney Robinson Esquire, explaining all the complicated legal terms in layman's terms. But also, I'm going to go through the testimony, and we're going to rip it apart and let you know, like a football game, where Blac Chyna shined, where she could have did better, what's next for you. And we also got some tea on krisjenner, and they want to talk about Chyna's taxes. Well, guess what? What's going on with that church you got, mama? All 3 LLCs as you tried to change the name. But we'll get into that at 9 p.m. on live. Make sure you meet us. Don't be late. Now get this, right? Back to it being greenlit. Even though Stolsky confirmed in court on Tuesday that the PDM was approved, he told the jury there were 2 aspects to greenlighting. Did you guys know that? One, right? He insisted that the latter part never happened. The first part is the budget. The second one is the creative. But listen to this. He insisted the latter part never happened because the couple was split, and there couldn't be a Rob & Chyna show without Rob and Chyna as a couple. Now, we'll get into that. He added that despite E! sending out a press announcement, this did not mean season 2 was definitely going ahead, because they had not discussed the storyline. However, Lynn Chiani was, my sources are telling me, quick to point out, you guys didn't discuss the storyline, but you filmed 4 episodes of Rob & Chyna. So if you didn't discuss the storyline, how did you film 4 episodes? Also, it is so highly unlikely. Production companies, Bun and Murray have a long-standing relationship with the Kardashians, if you don't know. They're really, really close. However, most production companies have to get funding. What stops shows from going is funding. The fact that you had the funding, the fact that they wanted season 2, and you had the funding, you could have literally given them 12 episodes of Rob & Chyna fighting over Little Debbie snacks and oatmeal cream pies, right? You could have. The fact that now you interjected and said, you know what? I know the money's there. I know the network wants it. I know it's a hit. But we just don't see a storyline. But you guys saw a storyline with Life of Kylie. Only 10 people watched it, and I think they were all had the Kardashian name. Seriously, you need to look at the game. I'm going to decode this, but let's get some more into this testimony. So they're saying they had the money, which is what most production houses think of. Look at half the season 2s on Netflix. They are trash. It's Bun and Murray. Stop acting like you have this high thing. The money was there. You could have made any storyline. You could even make Dysfunction a storyline, because that was a storyline for many seasons of Kardashians, and actually most of the things that they work on. But for some reason with Rob & Chyna, it had to be over and above. It had to be a good, wholesome thing. Now guess this. Lynn Chiani digs in his butt about that, because listen to this. He said during cross-examination from Michael Rose, that's a Kardashian attorney, Stolsky claimed Rob & Chyna's relationship was gross. and said allegations of physical and emotional violence were not on brand for the network and that their series was no longer the show they bought. But he claimed in the beginning they had seen the relationship blossom and that fans were excited to see Rob after so long, but things turned out to be so toxic. The fact that he's already trying to paint Rob as the star of the show. The fact that he is trying to paint Rob as the reason people tuned in. But also when Kris Jenner tried to get Chyna kicked off the show and just make it about Rob and Dream, they also said there was really no market for that. Nobody wanted to see them. So how is it now Rob's the big draw? Now get this. He literally, hold on. He said that no storyline was discussed. He added that despite E sending out a press announcement, of course, it didn't mean anything. Now, of course, he said we could not produce a show called Rob and Chyna if there's not a couple called Rob and Chyna. Michael Rose always says, do you believe my clients were trying to kill season 2? And he literally waved his arms to Kris, Khloe, Kim, and all them. Sosie smiled and replied, with all due respect, they don't have the authority to actually do that. So then what was the reason that your #1 show was canceled without notifying the people it was canceled and without even confirming any of the rumors? You're saying you canceled the show because you heard rumors that the relationship was toxic. The only people that told you the relationship was toxic was the Kardashians. Am I missing something? I must be. But let's go on. Now, during redirect, Blac Chyna got in his butt. She pointed out that the couple's relationship was alleged. She pointed out saying, so let me get this straight. You think that the relationship was too gross for the E network. It was too gross, right? Disgusting. Yeah, gross. To appear on E as a spinoff. But wasn't too gross to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Stolze insisted that wasn't his testimony and that the couple would only appear on the main show during couples therapy. Get this. He also added that the final stages of greenlighting a show would have to be a story meeting and discussions with Bun & Murray Productions, along with having talent sign the relevant paperwork. He insisted those things never happened. He literally said it never happened. You guys, Lynn has the receipts. I'm going to keep you posted, but I will say this is huge. This is huge. This is huge. And even in the face of, we were greenlit, here's the money, the network wanted it, they're still trying to walk back all the ways they canceled it, even though Rob and Chyna never directly sat down, were never asked if they wanted to work on the relationship. Rob was sending emails to his mother and sisters begging them to keep the show alive, allegedly, because it helped them with his self-esteem, it helped them this, it helped them that. They were trying to kill it even while Rob and Chyna were together. So tell me how all these conversations happened about filming, what was healthy, what was not, what was this, what was not, and the two people that could have made it happen or could have helped with the storyline were never involved. Meanwhile, Chyna was walking around filming the whole time and she thought they had a storyline. Y'all, and Rob was going to the dinners. Y'all, listen, hit me up. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you at 9 p.m. And if anything else happens, I'll be sure to notify you guys. Bye.